welcome back to Powered by 8 Racing YouTube channel. Today we are at Power Tech Performance in St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Pinellas Park. One of those, I don't know where the address is. Anyways, we're here today to get Cecil Stevens' Spec Corvette car dyno tuned before they head off to Kentucky to the National Corvette Museum. So we're just going to do a quick 3 dyno pulls today and get his number so he can get registered and all that good stuff. That was run number 1. We'll get another run in here. That would be at 380 horsepower, so right where he needs to be for Spec Corvettes. So he's good to go there. He's got to get 2 more runs in, and we'll go from there with it. What do you have to say about that?
It's Spec Corvette worthy right there, buddy. Hey, car, I'll sell this car right now.
It's it.
35,000. Look at that, on the money.
35,000, ready to go. Spec Corvette racing champion. Is this the champion car though?
This is Ben Brown's tune from XP Motorsports. I just want to say big thanks to him. He got it exactly where it's supposed to be. We had it on a different dyno where we thought it might be a little bit off. Brought it over here to Power Tech just to double check before we go to Nationals, right? Before we go up to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I get called out.
Bowling Green, he's gonna get called out for being a cheater. So make sure you got the dyno ready because he's got a button he's gonna push. Looks like he's going to be legal for Kentucky, yep. and he's going to be beating Frank up a little bit. So
I'm only 369 horsepower.
He's only 369, so he said he's going to lose because of the 8 horsepower. That'll give him the good run on it. So we'll get the car loaded up and ready to go. All right, so we're back at the shop, and I got finished with Cecil's dyno. and just haven't made a video in a couple days now, and I wanted to walk through where we are with everything. And the car is pretty much in pieces. Plan for the weekend is to make a chassis cradle type thing so I can wheel it out of the garage, and then I can get it painted up. Then I want to get the interior painted and cleaned out, pressure wash the engine bay before we put it all back together. Where we are with it all, the interior is completely gutted. I'm going to clean this up. I want to get the interior painted, then get the engine bay cleaned up. You can see like where the dry chem from the fire extinguisher had sprayed in each corner. So I want to get the engine bay all cleaned up. Might as well, since we're here. You know, it's just years of grease and grime. This is the front cradle. So this is the C5 cradle. So we'll take that off. Transfer these A-arms, coilovers. The brakes are going away. We just bought an AP Racing brake kit. So those Stop Tech brakes will be for sale here by the end of the weekend. There's the seat that's out of the car. Over here on this pallet, this is the magnesium cradle. And then I don't like to brag about my wealth, but I do own 8 2x4s. So I'll make that into the chassis, I guess, cart. There's the C5 rear cradle. So that stuff's got to all come off. I have a C6 cradle coming tomorrow with the C6 torque tube, and we'll run the C6 diff. Just like a bomb exploded in here. But I'll make my way around this mess, and this will get all cleaned up, of course. So that's all the wire harness, the computer box, the old center console. Again, just a gutted area. Now I did take off this piece here. So this is where that crossbar goes, that's stuck, and it was pretty difficult to take off. It took me a little while to do, and you can see I cut through. So we'll get that covered up and fixed up so it looks nice again. And back out to the front of the car. This is the mess of wires. I mean, this stuff, that was a pretty heavy harness. I don't think you realize how heavy these harnesses are until you pick one up. So it'll be interesting to see how much lighter the new stuff is compared to what came out of the car. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a big bomb exploded in here, and it'll come together here soon. So that's the old steering column there. Get that cleaned up, take the wires off we don't need, clean up, and I'll paint that so it looks better, and we'll put it back in the car. It's a little heavy, so I might see if I can't get a different one. I know it's difficult to get an aftermarket steering column for the car. They're pretty custom made, and I know they're difficult. So the other thing that we're going to do is, because the steering column uses this is the old clutch and brake pedal assembly, and because the stock steering column bolts to here and then it bolts down here, what I'm going to do is trim this up. So I'll cut all this stuff up that we don't need, just so I can use these two studs and these two here, and then I'll bolt this back to the car, and then that way that's what we'll use for mounting the steering column in terms of figuring out something else. I did get in the mail the fuel rails and the steam port crossover kit and whatnot, and it's always sad to see a broken motor. But broken motor will be here just for a little bit longer. Well, the motor will be here for a lot longer, but we'll have a new one here hopefully in the next couple weeks, and we will get going on that and start putting things back together. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, we will see you again.
Powered by the old show.